Where's he going? Hello.
Meet the Peterson family. Our dad, the three Peterson brothers, and our families farm together in central Kansas. Our family farm started in 1882 and has been raising cattle and crops ever since. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like and a comment if you enjoy the video. The wheat fields are white with dew this morning. It's quite majestic looking. What's up, everybody? Today is Thursday. You last saw us on Memorial Day, Monday, I guess the day after as well. It rained quite a bit, so we're still doing some rainy day projects. Today we are working on our... Nathan is spraying. It's a little muddy, but the sprayer can get through the field in the mud. So today we are working on our shop with our concrete floor. You can see we've already used and abused it, pulled stuff in here, put some mud off. We'll get to sweeping it here at some point, but today we are going to install some lights. We decided to go with these LED high bay lights from Hyperlite.
Yeah, I'll pop this one open and give it a try, see how bright they are. Of course, that's what you care about if you get lights, so. All right. Protected, obviously. Take this part out. Okay, so here's what they look like. They'll be facing straight downwards, how we set them up.
So what's nice about these is they've got these hooks that screw onto the back of the light. Makes it really easy to hang and install.
Give them a nice solid attachment. So we're gonna hang these from the rafters at 9 places, and then they just plug in, which we had the electrician put in outlets.
Hang them next to each one of these outlets.
What I'm curious to see is how bright they are. I know it's daylight.
Yeah, let's go ahead and plug one of them in.
So it won't seem as bright maybe in the daylight, but
these are nice LED ones. Oh man, very nice and bright.
You don't even want to look straight at that. It's like the sun.
It's gonna be like daytime in here when those are on. All right, so we're gonna put 9 of them on each of these locations. These are 200 watt, 5000K lights. And so, again, the LED high bay light, the Hero, what does it say on the back? All right, he's got the last one up. Time to test it out. Hey, nice. Now the obvious video we need to take now is in the dark instead of during the daytime. You can't really tell how bright these things are in the daytime. But we will return this evening when it's dark to film the finished product.
All right, we're gonna open the door. It's dark. And, okay, so here's how dark it is. There's a tractor right here. You can see the rim. Bang. Wow. Pretty cool. That's just 9 lights. In a 60 by 72 shed. Okay, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty much like I'm in the daylight in here.
All right, it's the next day. Aren't those lights pretty cool? Kendall sent me the video. I wasn't out at the farm when he turned the lights on, but he sent me the video and it looks awesome. So we are super happy with those Hyperlite lights. You can learn more about those lights in the description of this video. There's a link to the website as well as a code to get a percentage off of your order if you use the code. So I'll put that in the caption and in the description. But today I am heading out to spray we're going to Milo in this field, and so we've got some residual chemical we're putting down, as well as some Roundup and some other things to kill weeds. And so you guys can follow along with me today as I do that. So in our last video, Kendall was down at this field swathing alfalfa, and then the Milo ground is right next to it. So we'll also get to check to see how that alfalfa hay is drying down. Hopefully we can bale it maybe early next week. But there is a chance of rain again tonight. So we'll see what happens. We don't really want it to rain on this hay. And so we're already to the point where we don't really want rain. All right, we made it to the field, and you can see it's a nice big old field. Here is the mix we're going to be doing. I'm going to do 2 loads, and we're trying out this shock AMS replacement, and it's like a non-ionic surfactant. It's anti-foaming, it penetrates plants, it softens water, it helps with the pH buffer, it reduces drift, and it's biodegradable. And so that's what we're going to try out today for the first time, and we'll see how it performs. What we've been told by the guy who gave it to us from Pro Green Ag, he said that it's been getting really good kills on Palmer amaranth, things that we struggle with. And another thing that's nice about it is that you don't have to load AMS bags into your sprayer, the heavy AMS bags. It's just 1 jug, 1 gallon of this shock that replaces that AMS. So it's a lot easier to handle. It has all those advantages I talked about. And it's supposed to get a better kill on our weeds, which as a sprayer, that's what you want. So we're going to test that out today. I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, first thing I'm going to do is connect my hose here and then pump about 1,000 gallons of water from the trailer into the sprayer. All right, we're pumping water. Here's the shock. Try it out. Now that we've got the shock in the water, mixing with the water, it's the AMS replacement. We're gonna do our 17 gallons of Roundup and then our 5.5 gallons of atrazine out of these 2 tanks here. Gonna run them into the inductor, and then the inductor goes into the hose. So we'll do that next. All right, lastly, we're gonna use this inductor on the sprayer here to mix in our 7.5 gallon of metal and our 2.5 gallon of Explorer. So I'll only pour half of that one in. All right, getting the first load sprayed out. Nice day today. TopCon monitor working hard. Capstan nozzle control. NORAC boom height control. And of course the TopCon auto steer as well. Doing its thing. Gonna kill all this green. Can't have you in the field.
We have 1 more load for the day. I got a ride over here. Greg's been spraying and I've been doing some shop work, but I got a ride over here so I can take the truck back when we do this next fill. So I'm gonna get everything ready to fill so we can have a quick fill when he's empty, and then he will be able to finish, you know, that much earlier and be done for the evening. So we'll start the load with putting in about half a tank of water. This shock is AMS replacement and adjuvant, so we've been using it this year. Instead of having to put in 2 other products, we're just putting in 1 jug of this for a load, and it's been working good for us. Overall, we think spraying is pretty cool. It's pretty fun to do. You can cover a lot of acres. There's just a lot of technology that has gone into the basics of chemical and fertilizer application. Right time, right place, right rate, seems like there's 4 R's. Someone remind me of what the last one is. You know, we got the TopCon rate control, making sure that rate stays steady, and then the capstan PWM system is the same thing. It's keeping our pressure steady so that we're getting an even pattern on the field and on the plants. It's also helping with the rate control. They also, you know, have the swath width so that we're not double applying anywhere. We're getting just the right amount on there to do its job, and try to be good stewards of what we have. So this is our spray tender trailer. Also, we will provide fertilizer to the planter with this trailer. I kind of designed it off of some others I'd seen. I like the idea of just using gravity to get chemical out of shuttles like this. So some of our most common chemicals we get in 250 gallon shuttles, or 260, whatever it is. And those will cover like over 1,000 acres of ground, those big ones. And then we do use some jugs. Some people hate using jugs, but we use jugs around here. And so those are kind of the lower use chemicals. You know, it'll just take a couple jugs in a whole 1,000 gallon of sprayer tank, and we'll do, you know, 70 to 90 acres in a load. So you can see we run these into the inductor just using gravity. We have measurements on the side, and then those will go in to as the water gets pumped into the sprayer. That will pull the chemicals in, pump it into the sprayer. Then we'll pour some of the jugs in at the sprayer and just get it all. Then it'll mix it all up, circulate it all around. So you have 1,000 gallon of water in each load, and 20 gallon of actual product. I like doing it this way. I like not having to have little electric pumps, because they were always causing problems and stuff, and valves work a lot better. Have one pump, it can cause enough trouble on its own. One pump, everything else, valves and gravity for us.
All right, done with my first load over here, and Nathan came to help me mix the second load.
All right, we got them loaded up. Let's get head out, finish the field. I'm gonna head home for some pizza.
All right, so my phone died and was not able to film an ending to that video, but I made it back to the farm. I got the field sprayed, and it's evening, so I'm gonna close these doors and test the lights for myself, see how they look. Well, it's not perfectly dark in here with the skylights, but gonna flip the switch. Hey, very nice. That is impressive. So we built this driveway up about 2 or 3 feet, hoping it would quit running over like this. Here is the soybean field that I planted all night long in the music video. It is now all underwater. All right, here's the aftermath of the wheat field that received 6 inches. Ironically, the water level is much lower after 3 inches than 6. I mean, it took 6 inches in the night to, you can see everywhere it was brown is where it was underwater. And so, will this be harvestable? I don't know. It's hard to tell, but it just got another 3 inches on it last night. And there's still water out there. La 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 la. La 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 la. Your turn. Brighton. Your turn. La 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 la. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out our music videos linked in the description. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, and explore our website, www.petersonfarmbrothers.com. See you guys next time.